As you can see, I already did one eyebrow. Now I'm taking a moisturizer. I'm just lightly going over my eyebrow, filling that in. Using a spoolie to blend out my eyebrow. Now I'm taking a MAC spike pencil to fill in my eyebrow. I'm only outlining the bottom as of right now. As you can see slightly that line is starting to fill in at the bottom. Then we're going to start filling in my tip. I'm not necessarily shading just yet. So I'm going to take the same MAC spike pencil. I'm going to fill in the top of my eyebrow now, creating a line, not filling it in just as of yet, but I'm just creating my line. Create the shape to what you desire, whether you want a high arch, regular arch, doesn't matter. I don't have an arch at all, so I create one. Now I'm starting to fill inside of my eyebrow, but I'm lightly putting in my strokes. You don't ever want to press too hard. You just want to lightly put your strokes in onto my tip. Filling in my tail. So now I'm using MAC Soft Brown eyeshadow with the angle brush, and I am filling in my eyebrow, starting from the middle. Never want to use it and start from the beginning because you want the gradient flow again. Just a little reminder. And now I'm going to fill in my tail with the same eyeshadow. I'm taking the same soft brown eyeshadow, and I am going upward in the beginning of my eyebrow. So you just want to bring that upward just to give it that gradient flow where it's going to be lighter and start fading into darker. Going back into the middle, just taking a little bit more product and filling in my eyebrow a little bit more because I like mine dark in the middle going onto my tail. Whatever is your preference, I'd suggest you go with that. And now taking my spoolie and blending my eyebrows out. Starting from the beginning a little bit and taking it on to the end. Taking my MAC spike again and just filling in that line a little bit because I don't have any hairs there, so I have to create something. So just filling in a little bit more. Taking MAC NC45 concealer, and I'm just outlining the bottom just to clean it up. That's how you get a clean cut eyebrow. And mind you, this is just my technique that I use to make sure that my eyebrows are not one higher than the other. So I bring it to the middle of my nose. So yeah, as you can see, I just filled it all the way into the tip. Now I'm blending downward using an angle MAC brush. You don't have to use, you can use any type of brush. It doesn't have to be MAC brush, but any brush will do. And I'm using an angle MAC brush and just blending down, trying to blend out that concealer. And I just was showing you that basically you don't want to go past the corner of your eye, so just make sure your tip doesn't extend farther than that. Now I'm taking MAC NC45 and NC50 mixed together, and that is the Prolonged foundation that I'm using. And I'm going to outline that at the top of my eyebrow. I am not using a concealer, I'm using a foundation. The reason why I'm using a foundation is because you don't want to have that glow. Like, I know a lot of women, they use the same concealer as they use up under their eyebrow on top of their eyebrow, and I don't like looking surprised, and I don't like looking like it's bright at the top of my eyebrow because I want it to look natural. So I use my foundation on the top of my eyebrow, and I blend it in and pull upward with the same angle brush. Now I'm taking my spoolie and I am going upward at the beginning of my eyebrow just to give it that gradient flow. And I'm bringing it out towards my nose as well. Just to give you that gradient flow. And I kind of messed up, went too overboard with the foundation, so I'm just filling in that line that I kind of messed up. Going back in with that foundation and just cleaning it up. So I'm just taking the spoolie and blending it out just a little bit more. Lightly though, just not pressing too hard. Cleaning that concealer out. Taking the spoolie again, just blending it all out. And that's the finished product.